Hi there, you're back with Headbangers Ball. We're coming to you from the RIP party in Los Angeles. We're actually at Soundchecks this afternoon, and of course we are going to be bringing you all the live action from the party a little bit later on in the show. But up next, I've got some guys who really don't need too much introduction in Europe. I'm joined by Vinny and Phil from Pantera, and welcome to you guys. And I think I'm right in saying that this is the first European TV interview you're doing for your new album, Far Beyond Driven, which is out in Europe tomorrow. How are you?
This is great. Out tomorrow. Yeah.
So, also, actually, you're playing at the RIP party tonight. We're going to see a little bit of live performance from that later on. And that, I believe, is the first time that you've played this new record in the live environment.
Real quick. Right when the interview started, I went, and a bug flew in my mouth. Look, it's a green bug. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I got rid of that. So, how are you looking forward to playing at the party tonight, playing the new songs?
I need to learn the words. I need to jam with my boys, man.
Here's the scoop, man. We hadn't played since we recorded the record, and it's going to be remember the old songs and learn the new songs as we go. So check it out. It'll be nice and raw, but I guarantee you by the time we get there, it's going to be tight and popping.
Yeah.
Now, Phil, I understand that you've actually been a little bit ill recently. You've had a few health problems. Are you back in full fitness now?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. Just, everyday run-of-the-mill type of crap. This and that.
Getting back into shape for touring?
No, but, that'll happen, with touring, because all you do is wake up and eat a little bit and jump all over the fucking place for like 2 hours a night or something like that. Even though those of you who've seen us, we rarely play 2 hours, but it's
it seems like 2 hours.
It seems like 2 hours to us, because we're fat and old now.
Well, anyway, I want to talk.
Ain't fat no more, man. Look I weigh more than Vince now, by the way.
176.
195. Yeah.
But he's hollering me.
Well, we better get a little bit more serious now, because we want to talk about your new album, Far Beyond Driven, which, as I said, hits the shops in Europe tomorrow. Perfect timing.
That is really cool.
Now, your last album, A Vulgar Display of Power, was monstrously heavy. This one, it seems to me, is even heavier. Do you think that the ratio of hardcore to metal has actually shifted more towards the hardcore side for Far Beyond Driven?
No. I just think that it's a real prevalent album for what's real prevalent around us today, which is, I guess you call it alternative music, and, if that's your bag, that's cool. But we prefer to put, we do heavy stuff well. And we decided to make a very, very heavy album without, we never have catered to anybody or anything in the past. So we decided to do the same exact thing. It just to me, the heaviness of this album is just a full reflection on what's happening out there today, which is just mundane in my opinion.
But I was wondering, Phil, that because you have been very active on the kind of embryonic New Orleans hardcore scene with the likes of I Hate God and Crowbar and Tungsten, I was wondering if any of that kind of rubbed off on you for this record.
Nothing like that rubs off on me. I rub off on that.
Okay. Now, to fully appreciate heaviness, you have got to have some kind of lighter moments, both musically and lyrically. Where do you think that those crop up on the album?
Nowhere.
Planet Caravan, maybe, and that's it.
That's a Sabbath song.
That's a Sabbath track. So it's a very intense, heavy record. You shouldn't put it on if you're in a mellow mood unless you want to get charged up.
But there are some slightly slower, kind of more dirgier tracks, aren't there?
I would just say that there's peaks and valleys in some of the songs, really moody when they go from, a more slower section, bam, into a harder, heavier section, which is, we've done that before, that kind of thing.
Okay, well, we are going into the first video from Far Beyond Driven. That's for I'm Broken, and obviously this is the first new thing that people have heard from the album. Very important for choice of first single, because it's almost like a good idea of what's coming up for the rest of the record. Why did you choose I'm Broken?
Because it was the only song short enough to do a video for, so that's exactly why we did it.
So no great significance there, I'm afraid. Anyway,
the whole album jams, though. It's the whole album. We don't want to. We could have done a video for any of the songs. It's just, to semi-play a little bit of the game, you gotta, make a video that you don't want to be edited, like we had to do with This Love on the last, shout out on the last record. So that's why we did this one. The whole record, it's just one big satanic issue.
It's just, we think all the songs are great. You know, it's sad that you have to pick one to do a video for, but
Right.
Yeah.
you know, we didn't make a single, we made an album, so it's a full record, and this just happens to be the one the video's for.
Well, there you go, Far Beyond Driven. This is the first single, I'm Broken, and then we'll be talking to Vinny and Phil lots more as the Headbangers Ball continues. I'm Broken. Headbangers Ball coming to you from Los Angeles, the capital of rock and roll. And as you can see, Vinny and Phil are still with me from Pantera. We have a few more moments to talk. We've got some live Pantera on the way from the RIP party in just a moment. We're going to talk very briefly more about the album Far Beyond Driven, which is hitting the shops tomorrow, as if you need reminding. And my next question is that I'd like to pinpoint one particular song, Good Friends and a Bottle of Pills, which some people are saying is Pantera's first love song, but actually I don't agree with that, because you had Cemetery Gates was a kind of love song, This Love was a kind of love song. Tell us a little bit about that particular track.
Man, I can only give you a vague answer, because it's one of those songs that I don't necessarily want to get busted about, but it's about it's like, you know, a true occurrence. It's a real part of life, and all I have to say is, you don't necessarily need to snort Rohypnol. You can just take like a half and drink a couple beers and chill out. You know, just don't snort like 8 of them or anything like that, because you'll end up probably putting your penis where it doesn't belong. So, you know, in a heterosexual way, though. For Christ.
Well, I'm none the wiser after that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, just check it out. It's a very different song.
It is. Now, you mentioned earlier that you've done the Planet Caravan cover version of the Black Sabbath classic. Now, is that also appearing on the Black Sabbath tribute album?
Nope.
That was the whole thing.
That was the whole reason we did it, is we were asked to do it. We're all huge Black Sabbath fans. We said, hey, this would be super cool. Let's do it. Then we got dicked by the record company. There was some record company politics involved, and we liked it so much we said, hey, let's put it on our record.
Good.
Let's don't put it in waste, you know. Let's keep
Glad
it.
you did.
And we put it on the record last, so it wouldn't, you know, we didn't want to throw the jive of the whole rest of the album out. And just to tell everybody straight up, we're not going to release it as a single. We're not doing anything special with it. We just put it on there because we liked it. It's not like any change in direction or anything like that. We stayed true to our genre.
Right.
Okay,
It's just good to listen to, man.
absolutely. Well, Phil, I've got a bit of a question for you, actually, because it seems to me, having met you quite a few times, that you're almost kind of a split personality, in as much as off stage you're a very nice chap, you don't sort of bite or anything, but on stage you just turn into this like totally different way out there character. For you, when you go on stage, is it like a kind of alter ego?
Who are you? I don't know. I just do what I do on stage, and I've been doing it since I've been 15 years old. With long blonde hair or bald head, I do pretty much the same thing. So I always have done it like that, and I probably always will, unless I get like my legs cut off or something. I'll probably do it in a wheelchair.
When you come off stage, is that like a kind of cathartic experience for you, or would you feel like totally like wound up? Or?
I'll tell you exactly what I do when I get off stage. I go to my dressing room, I turn on some laid back music, I turn down all the lights, and I get in the shower and I sit there and soak usually. That's what I do. And get ready to, you know, meet some new people and stuff like that, smoke some weed or hash in Europe, you know. So God bless the hash in Europe and the people in Europe. By the way, when we come back to Europe, you know what to bring. Yeah. Smoke.
Right on.
Straight up.
You know it.
Well, talking of Europe, we've heard that there are rumours that you're going to maybe appear at Donington, which certainly has my vote, and also maybe headline the Dynamo Festival in the Netherlands. Do you have any confirmation of that for us?
Well, I can say that you'll see us at Donington.
Really?
Yeah.
Congratulations, that's fantastic.
Yeah, you'll see us there. Whether we're playing or not, it's a different story. You'll see us there. We'll keep that, we'll say that you didn't hear it first, but you did.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, thank you very much to Vinny and Phil for taking time out to talk to us here at the RIP Party Sound Checks, and good luck with the record Far Beyond Driven. And we, you know, may I
tomorrow. There it is, right here.
Oh wow, brilliant!
Right here.
There we go.
Pick it up tomorrow.
And may
promotional use only.
Now wait, look at this. See, when you fold it open, it turns into this really
handsome
poster that you can hang on your wall. this guy getting screwed through the head, and then it's got these real neat. We got vinyl too this time with an awesome vinyl version.
Yeah, no, it's just different.
Get the vinyl first, and then go get the CD. It got banned. You're right.
Okay, well, thank you very much to Pantera, and I, for one, very much looking forward to seeing you on the road in Europe. I know loads of people out there watching do as well. Good luck with everything, and taking us into our next short break, we're going to see Pantera live on stage at the RIP party in Los Angeles, their first gig for Far Beyond Driven. You saw it on Headbangers Ball, and then stay tuned after that for more action from the party.
First show in 3 months. Check it out. You'll love it. It's going to be, you think we're raw? Wait till you see this. Raw.
It's a shame for something. You want to stream it now. Never been screamed that sound. For you, stream it sound. Slaughter. Awesome! Why me? Myself, influence I burn. Wall Street up, wake up, take shot you. It's a shame for something. You want to shame it now. Never face straight out. For you, shame it now. Smart.